Where am I? Hi everybody. I'm at home today. Hopefully you are too. We are going to run our core class today from my small living room, let's say. You gotta do what you gotta do when the truck is getting its oil changed. So I'll give you guys about a minute to get ready. We're actually gonna use just stuff that you would find probably in a room very similar to this one. And yeah, we'll get going in just a minute. I don't have my whiteboard to read all of my exercises off of today. See if we can get a little more light in here. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Maybe it's better not having to see me completely, but I did remember the headband, so Buzz would be proud. All right, I'm going to go ahead and take the camera down a little bit so you can maybe see a little bit more. Like I said, little small room here. Let's see. A little more room over here, maybe. Possibly. That's a little better. All right, let's go ahead and get some stretching in. We'll go ahead, come down, touch our toes, stretch out the hamstrings a little bit. Try to keep that back flat. I don't have my mirrors either to see Foreman stuff, but that's okay. All right, touch the toes, bring it back up a little bit. Let the legs relax for a second. Bring it back down. Good. All right, let's stretch out the quads a little bit. So there's going to be some full-on core work, so we'll be doing not just our usual ab stuff. We'll do some more total body things as well. Good. All right, we'll get in. We'll do our leg swings too. See if I can do these without having to balance on anything. I will say the floor here is much more comfy than the hardwood floor at the gym. All right, we'll switch up legs. Good. All right, let's get some trunk twists in. Ooh. Hope you guys are having a good Wednesday. We made it. Good. We'll get some arm circles. Let's reverse them. Very nice. All right, I'm going to come down. We're going to lay on the floor. Again, we'll move our camera a little bit. We'll just come up, stretch out the abs a little bit. And back down. I don't like to hold this one for too long at the top. Down, let's get one more. And good. Ugh. We'll stretch out the lower back a little bit with child's pose. That's right, I still remember my yoga terms. Just dropping our hips down between our legs. Good. All right. So what we'll do today is we'll go 3 rounds of exercises. The first round, we're going to go all for reps today instead of time. So the first round of exercises will be a little bit more total body focused than what you're used to. So we'll start with some front squats, some glute bridges, and some good mornings. If you did our class, or if you did my class on Monday, I've already gone over what good mornings are, but we'll go over it again. Okay? So I'm going to continue to try to find a good spot for this. I apologize. It's hard to test out different camera positions. This one looks okay. All right, so for the front squat, what we're going to do is we're going to do arms in front of our body, because what we want to do is have the weight moving us forward. That's going to allow us to engage our core, to hold ourselves upright. It's very similar to if you watched the video that Buzz and I did working out in the weight room, the front squat with the bar on your shoulders. So it's a great core exercise, probably one of my favorites, even more than any of the crunches or anything else that you could be doing. So we're going to go to 12. Arms are straight out in front. The body position is going to be a little bit more vertical than what we're used to in a normal squat, where we have a little bit more hip hinge. We're a little bit more straight up on the front squats. So we're going to 12. Arms straight out, down, and up. And when you're coming down, really think about engaging those abs, pushing that belly out a little bit. I'm at 4. If you have some weight, or really just anything that you want to hold out in front of you to increase that leverage pushing you forward, you can hold on to it. I'm at 8, 9, 10. We got 2 more. And good. All right, we're going to move on to the good mornings. Good mornings, we're going to go hands behind the head or hands across the chest, either one. It's a little bit tougher if you go behind your head. But all we're going to do here is a slight bend of the knees. The hips drop back. We come down, stretch out that lower back, and then pull ourselves up from the hips. We got 10 of these, okay? So behind the head, hips drop out, down. There's 1, 2, 3. If it's hard with the hands behind your head, you can always go across the chest. Remember, the back stays flat. 6. Great exercise if you have a little bit of lower back pain. Helps strengthen those erector muscles that run along with your spine. 9, 1 more. 10. So very good move if you have a little bit of back pain. We'll go down now and do a glute bridge. We're going to do these for 15. You can see this is my life now. I used to be a fun young guy. Now I got rattles and toy cars everywhere. So the struggle is real. Arms down by our sides, feet planted firmly in the ground. We're going to drive our hips upwards using the hamstrings and the glutes. We've got 15 of these. Up, hold it at the top for a second, and back down. This too is one of my favorite exercises. Great for the whole posterior chain. Glutes, hamstrings. I'm at 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. If these are too easy for you, or if you find yourself in the gym regularly and you want to make it a little more difficult, weight on the hips is a great way to do that. This is my last one. 15. Good. All right, let's stand it back up. And we're going to go through all these exercises 3 times, okay? So we're going back to the front squats. And 12, go. As you can see, like I was saying, my body position is a little bit more straight up, where if I was doing a normal squat, you'd see me a little more hunched over like that. 6, 7, 8, 9, got 3 more. 10, again, we're looking for that same depth we usually are in the squat, with the point of the hips getting to about the same height as the top of the knee. And that is 12. All right, back to the good mornings. Hands behind the head. 10 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you wanted to make these a little bit more difficult, you could also add some weight to hold behind, say, your neck or your head. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. All right, back to the ground. And we got our glute bridges. 15. Go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 3 more. There's 13, 14, and 15. Good. All right. Our last round for these exercises. I'm hoping, too, you guys can hear me a little bit better. Hopefully with the carpet, shall we say, the acoustics are a little bit better. I'm going to plug in real fast, too, because I forgot to do that, and I don't want the computer to die. There we go. All right. Hands out front. 12. Go. And it's important, too, when you're trying to hit that depth, maintain that more upright position in the front squat. If you haven't seen the video with me and Buzz lifting in the basement weight room of my house, I go into great detail about how much I hate front squats. But I hate them because they're good. 2 more. Good. Woo. All right. Last round of good mornings. And go. Another thing you could do, if you have, say, a broom handle, but not any weight or something like that, you can also hold the broom handle behind your back. Anything to decrease your leverage in the exercise will help to make it a little more difficult. You could also always hold the hands straight up. I'm not a huge fan of this one, though, because it makes maintaining my body position a little difficult. We want to keep that flat back. We do not want to do a good morning where we're this way. That would not be good. Last one. Good. All right, our last one is our glute bridges. And hopefully I'll be done messing with the camera after this one because we'll be primarily on the floor from here on out. So if you're getting nauseous watching the camera go up and down, don't worry. It should be coming to an end. 15. Go. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 5 more. 2 more. Good. All right, there's 3 rounds of our first group of exercises. Our next 3 exercises that we're going to go through 3 times, we're going to do a rolling plank. We're going to do kind of an alternating hands to feet crunch. And then we'll also do a full body crunch. So for the rolling plank, you can do this from hands and knees if you like. If a normal plank is a little too difficult, so if you want to do a plank here, what we're going to do is we're going to roll over to a side plank, come back to neutral, roll over to another side plank. You can do those from your knees if you like. I'm going to do them from my feet. What we're going to do is go 4 each direction. So we'll start in the middle, 1, roll over the other way, 1, 4, back and forth. So we're going to start here, roll, there's 1, roll back to the middle, roll again, there's 1, 2, 2, and what I do is just rotate my feet on the balls of my feet. If you want to stack them, you can stack them. And again, if you want to do knees, you can do knees. There's 4 and 4. All right, so for the next one, we'll lay it flat on our back. We're going to go arms and legs outstretched. We'll go opposite hand to opposite foot, okay? We got these 12 total, so 6 each direction. Ready? Go. There's 1, 2, and take your time with these, making sure that you get the full range of motion. 11. That might have been 13. I apologize if I went one more. All right, for the full body crunch, we're going to go either hands across the chest or behind the head, whichever one you want to do. Behind the head is a little bit tougher. Across the chest is a little bit easier. You could also do hands on the floor if you really want to. But we're going to bring elbows to knees at the very top. So it's going to look just like this and then back down. For this one, I do like to let my feet hit the ground just to make sure I'm getting that full range of motion. So we have got 15 of these. Ready? Go. I'm at 5, 6, 10, 13, 14, and 15. All right, back up. We got our rolling plank. Again, 4 and 4. All right, ready? And go. There's 1 and 1. You know, I kind of have to thank you guys. When I realized I was going to have to be doing this one from my living room, it was the first real spurt of action to actually clean up some of these baby toys. This is the cleanest it's looked back here in a while. And 4. So it's much appreciated. All right. Alternating fingers to toes. 12 of them. Here we go. 1. 6. 10. 1 more each way. 12. Good. You can stay right there. We'll jump right into the total body crunch. And 15 of them. Go. As far as just straight ab exercises go, this one is one of my favorites. I'm at 10, 11, 12, 1 more, 15. Good. All right. And we've got our last round of the rolling planks. So we're up and roll. There's 1 and 1. 2. 3. And 4. Woo! All right, here we go. Fingers to toes. 12 of them. Go. Two more. And 12. Woo. And we will close out this round with our total body crunch. 15 of them. And go. And if I'm going too fast, you can always pause the video, grab yourself a drink of water. You do not have to keep up with me perfectly. You may even want to go a little faster than me. You don't have a full half hour at break time. 14 and 15. Very nice. Woo! All right, grab yourself a drink if you got one nearby. Take a breather. We are going to do some stabilization exercises here in this final round. So we'll do some tabletops with some reaches. We'll do some dead bugs, and we'll do a leg lift to a bar or to our hands. And I'll show you what that is. But I am going to go ahead and dive right into it. So for the tabletops, we're just going to be up here on all fours. We're going to alternate arms and legs reaching out. So if I reach with my right arm, I'm going to use my left leg straight back. We'll do 6 on each side. Okay? So here we go. There's 1, 2, 3. And what you really want to be focusing on here on these is being very stable and very balanced. I'm at 6, 7, 8, 1 more each way. There's 11, 12. Good. All right, so we'll flip over onto our backs. We'll do dead bugs. They're essentially the same exercise, but it's going to target a little bit more of our lower back, whereas the tabletops are a little bit more of our abdominal wall. So arms and legs are straight up. We'll just do the same thing. Reach out opposite. Bring it back. 2. We're going for 12 again. 3. 4. Really focus on range of motion. 7. 8. You may run through these and feel like they're a little too easy. 10. 11. 12. But I would encourage you to focus on them to make them difficult for yourself. Really get a good squeeze throughout the whole range of motion. Focus on being slow. Focus on being stable and balanced. That's the point of those kind of moves. The next one we'll do is a leg lift. You can either do it to your hands, or I like to hold something just so that I can really focus on being stable. I don't have my hands there to hold me down. A broomstick works really well. If you have dumbbells, you can hold dumbbells straight up. I will grab something that I am never far from in my house. And that's a baseball bat. For those of you who don't know, I'm a huge baseball fan. So we'll just hold whatever it is that you have straight up. And the goal is to keep this completely balanced while our leg lifts come up and meet the bar. Like I said, if you have dumbbells, you can hold dumbbells. You can hold a pillow if you'd like to hold a pillow. Whatever gets those arms up and gets the shoulder blades retracted and pushed down. Okay. So We've got 10 of these. And I'll scoot back a little more so you can see some more of me. I like to not let my feet hit the ground. If you want to let yours hit the ground, you can. That'll make it a little bit easier. 10 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you have nothing, you can just hold the hand straight up. 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. All right, we'll take it back up. We got our tabletops. That is also one of my favorite ab moves for anybody who's curious. 12, 6 each direction. Really focus on going slow, staying balanced, staying tight throughout the whole move. Really reach. Get a good range of motion. Ten. 2 more. 12. Good. My shoulder and hip joints feel so good after doing tabletops and dead bugs. All right, so we're up. Say move, alternate. There's 1, 2, and we're not touching the floor with the feet or the hands. 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more. Good. 12. All right, we got our leg lifts. 10 of these. And go. 2, 3, 4. If the leg lifts are too hard, you can also go with just a reverse crunch with the knees. Or if you want to go ahead and let yourself relax after each one, you can do that too. Find a difficulty that works for you. That's 9 and 10. Woo! Good. All right, our last round of exercises. Back to the tabletops. My carpet is so soft. I'm glad that I'm doing this on here than that hardwood floor. All right, here we go. 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12. Good. Whew, sweaty. All right, we got 12 of the dead bugs. Go. Oh, wrong way. 2, 10, 11, 12. Whew. Very nice. All right. Last move, we've got our leg lifts. Ready? Go. 10 of them. 2, 3. Let's count them all out. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! And there we go. There's your Wednesday core day. Thank you very much for joining me in my home. Again, apologize I couldn't do this one at the gym, but it's the way life goes sometimes, I suppose. Make sure to tune in for all of our classes. Again, likes, comments, subscribes, all help us out a great deal. We really appreciate it. If you have any specific questions you'd like us to answer or address in a video, you can always shoot us an email at virtualwellness@trihealth.com. Otherwise, I have been Brad. Thank you very much for joining me, and we'll see you again soon.